Thank you for tuning in to Transhuman Radio. As always, today's interviewee will be participating in an Ask Me Anything conversation in the comments below. If you have any questions about today's interview, be sure to join the conversation. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Welcome, sentient beings, to another episode of Transhuman Radio, where we unravel the mysteries of science and technology. Today, I am thrilled to have with us Professor Helena Mosedale, an ex-hacker turned leading mathematician at Civitas Nuuk University. Helena, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Z9tron8. I'm excited to be here.
So Helena, before we dive into your groundbreaking solution to the P versus NP problem, could you tell our listeners a bit about your background? I understand you have quite a colorful past.
Absolutely. I started my career as a hacker, working with a secretive group focused on exposing and disrupting unethical corporate practices. It was during this time that I, honed my skills in problem solving and cryptography. Eventually, I decided to change direction and move to Nuuk, where I pursued 3 PhDs in philosophy, quantum mechanics, and pure mathematics.
Your journey from hacking to academia is truly remarkable. What motivated you to make such a dramatic shift in your career path?
Well, after years of, working in the shadows, I realized that true change could be achieved through understanding and innovation. The ethical dilemmas I faced as a hacker made me seek deeper truths and solutions to complex problems. Academia provided a platform to explore these ideas in a structured and impactful way.
It sounds like your experiences have uniquely positioned you to tackle some of the most challenging problems of our time. Now let's talk about the P versus NP problem. For our listeners who might not be familiar, could you give a brief explanation of what this problem is?
Sure. The P versus NP problem is one of the most important unsolved problems in computer science and mathematics. It essentially asks whether every problem for which a solution can be verified quickly by a computer can also be solved quickly by a computer. P represents problems that can be solved quickly, while NP represents problems where a solution can be verified quickly. The big question is, whether P equals NP.
Got it. So what led you to focus on this problem, and how did you come to solve it?
Well, during my work in quantum mechanics and pure mathematics, I became intrigued by the idea of computational limits. The turning point came when I started exploring the concept of quantum entanglement and its implications for computation. I realized that, we might be able to bridge the gap between P and NP using quantum principles.
Interesting. So how does your solution work? Can you break it down for us?
Certainly. The key lies in what I call the Quantum-Polymer Algorithm. This algorithm leverages the entangled states of quantum particles to perform parallel computations on an unprecedented scale. By entangling multiple qubits, we can, process vast amounts of data simultaneously. The breakthrough came when I discovered a method to stabilize these entangled states long enough to perform meaningful computations.
Okay, so if I understand correctly, you're using quantum entanglement to perform many calculations at once.
Exactly.
How does this specifically address the P versus NP problem?
The Quantum-Polymer Algorithm allows us to encode the NP problem into a quantum state and then solve it using parallelism. The entangled qubits can explore many possible solutions simultaneously, and because of the nature of quantum entanglement, the correct solution can be, isolated and verified almost instantaneously. This effectively reduces the time complexity of NP problems, making them solvable in polynomial time. Hence, P equals NP.
Wow, that sounds revolutionary. But what about the practical applications? How do you see this impacting our world?
The implications are, immense. Solving P versus NP would revolutionize fields such as cryptography, optimization, and artificial intelligence. For example, current encryption methods rely on the difficulty of solving certain NP problems. If P equals NP, we would need to, develop new encryption techniques. On the flip side, it could lead to breakthroughs in drug discovery, logistics, and many other areas.
That's incredible. Can you give us an example of how this might change something like
Sure.
drug discovery?
In drug discovery, the challenge is to find compounds that interact with biological targets in a specific way. This involves searching through, an astronomical number of possible compounds. Currently, this is done using heuristic methods and trial and error. But with the quantum polymer algorithm, we could, simulate and evaluate all possible compounds in parallel, drastically reducing the time and cost involved in finding effective drugs.
That sounds like it could save millions of lives. What about other areas like logistics? How would your solution impact that field?
In logistics, one of the biggest challenges is optimizing routes and schedules to minimize costs and maximize efficiency. This involves solving complex NP-hard problems, such as the traveling salesman problem. With the quantum polymer algorithm, we could, find the optimal solution much more quickly, leading to significant cost savings and more efficient supply chains. This could revolutionize industries ranging from retail to manufacturing.
It's amazing to think about all the potential applications. What kind of challenges did you face while developing this algorithm?
There were numerous challenges. Stabilizing the entangled states was one of the biggest hurdles. Quantum systems are, incredibly sensitive to external disturbances, and maintaining coherence over long periods was tricky. I had to develop new error correction techniques and work with some of the brightest minds in quantum physics. It was a, highly collaborative effort.
It sounds like it was a monumental task. So what's next for you and your research?
I'm excited to continue refining the quantum polymer algorithm and exploring its potential applications. Additionally, I'm looking forward to engaging with the scientific community and, participating in the Ask Me Anything exercise in the comments. It's a great opportunity to share ideas and inspire further research.
Thank you, Professor Mosedale. This has been an enlightening discussion. To our listeners, stay tuned to Transhuman Radio for more thought-provoking discussions. Until next time, this is Zen9tron 8 signing off. Stay curious, stay connected.
Thank you for tuning in to Transhuman Radio. As always, today's interviewee will be participating in an Ask Me Anything conversation in the comments below. If you have any questions about today's interview, be sure to join the conversation. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Warning, band location override. Talon Series system compromised.